Welcome to my 2-in-1 Blackathon and CaribAThon readathon vlog. Hi, it is Friday, June 19th, or Juneteenth, the first day of the Queer Blackathon. I'm really excited. It's 4 a.m. I'm about to go to bed, so this isn't much of a start to the vlog, but I wanted to say hello. I'm up later than I wanted to be because I was trying to finish White Rage in time for the Blackout Buddy read later this evening. With that done, I am now free to read the books that I plan on reading for this readathon. The books I chose to read are going to be Patsy and Hunger by Roxane Gay, and I have that to show you, but it's up there and I don't want to get it right now. Both of those books are queer and by Black authors, but surprise, they're also by Caribbean authors. This is also going to be my CaribAThon readathon vlog. So this has been going on for, I want to say like a week now. I know I'm late to the party, but I had other things I wanted to read, but I'm glad I was able to find 2 books that I've been wanting to read to satisfy that and this vlog. So welcome to my 2-in-1 Blackathon and CaribAThon readathon vlog. I've decided not to work tomorrow. I'm going to spend Sunday as my work day in place with Friday. That way I can spend Juneteenth studying and relaxing. It's been a really stressful week anyways, so I'll see y'all tomorrow when I start reading. Morning. It's not morning, it's lunchtime. I was up late last night, as you know. I'm making some rice because I am not eating healthy right now. I need to go to the grocery store. Today marks the end of my 2-week quarantine after the protest 2 weeks ago, which, surprise, is another one tomorrow. So I have to go today to the grocery store before I have to quarantine again. But I haven't gotten very far in Patsy. Honestly, probably shouldn't have started it last night before I went to bed because I was so out of it. Everyone keeps talking about this book. I just saw Jesse's newest video where they talk about this book and how much queer representation it is. So I'm excited. It sounds like the kind of book I would love. Can't wait. I want to get this done today for sure. And who knows, maybe I'll get done with this and Hunger, and then I'll make time for another book. So I've been working on this poster for tomorrow, or today, because it is 2 a.m. while I listened to the audiobook, and I messed up on the back. I took the only other piece of cardboard that I had this size, and I duct taped it to the back of this one, hoping it would still be usable, but now I'm thinking this is too tacky. I'm thinking this is good, because last time I didn't bring anything, and I felt like I wish I had something. I'm gonna figure something out here, some kind of design, and then I'm going to do something. Maybe I'll go for a bike ride. Maybe I'll play some video games while I finish the audiobook. Because I have 6 hours left. I definitely want to get through at least a couple more hours today. I really hope I get through this stuff tomorrow. If I don't, you know what? It's the weekend. So what if this vlog ends up going on to Sunday? That's okay, right? I am enjoying it though. It is a little dark, Patsy. It isn't just a simple love story, even though it is about this woman who leaves her daughter from Jamaica to go to America for a better life and to find her lover or best friend who is also her lover, but it isn't as simple as she would like. Let's just say it's complicated because it's real, and I appreciate that. I am hoping there's some happiness to be had in the whole situation, but at the same time, I'm glad it isn't just a simple love story because that's not really my cup of tea. I like a real story, and that's definitely what this is. I'm really enjoying it. Okay, it's almost 2 o'clock. I've been listening still. Still have about 2 hours and 45 minutes left on Patsy. That's okay, because let's see, the protest starts at 3. I can probably get another 45 minutes of listening in, which would only leave me with 2 hours left. Throw in 3 hours for Hunger. This protest is over about 6, maybe 7. That should be just enough time. I may end up slipping over a bit into Sunday morning, but that's okay. Patsy is still going really well. It's a really good book. I'm really enjoying it. Without getting too spoily, I'm hoping it doesn't end too depressing. It is a very realistic book in the sense that the author is not shying away from the difficult aspects of this sort of situation, which is really interesting. You know, I say that. I don't actually know anything about this kind of situation. It's all new to me, but it feels organic, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm excited to finish it. Excited and nervous for the protest. It'll be fine, probably. The cases here in London, Ontario really aren't that bad. Last time, I think there was only 1 new case reported after. But I'm going to play some zombies while I listen to the audiobook before I go to the protest. Catch you next time. Okay, it's almost 6 o'clock. I have an hour and a half left on Patsy. The protest went really well. It was hot, but it was really invigorating. There was a lot of great speeches going on there. But right now I'm in the park. I just had a burrito. I'm about to bike home. Figured I'd update you here, give you a change of scenery, give myself a change of scenery. An hour and a half left on Patsy, which puts me right on track to finish everything on time. Okay, I'm home at 6 o'clock. I have about an hour left on Patsy. I've showered. Now I was going to figure out what to do because I really want to sleep right now. My head hurts because I'm dehydrated. I need to drink water. The good news is I'm still on track. 1 hour left, and that leaves me with 5 hours to finish a 3-hour audiobook. So we're going to do this. Assuming I don't nap more than 2 hours. Okay, I'm just here playing zombies. It's about 9:15. Finished Patsy. I really enjoyed it. I liked the conclusion. At the same time, it left me wanting more. I guess I had hoped for more evolution in their life after this point. Like, it reached a certain point in the story, and then we left it off. And it was good. I really enjoyed it. Give it 4 out of 5 stars. I do think that it probably suffered from the symptom of me rushing through it because of the fact that I'm doing it for a readathon. So maybe I would have enjoyed it a bit more if I had not pressured myself to read it all in 24 hours. Honestly, I think it was still pretty good. I have to read Hunger. If I wanted to, I could turn it on at like 2.6 speed and get through it by 12 o'clock, but I'm not going to do that. I can get through it in 3 hours just after 12 a.m. and basically have read it during the readathon. I'm going to count that. I'm going to keep playing zombies. Hopefully I don't play it for the next 3 hours. I doubt I'm going to survive that long. So I just found out that it's being narrated by Roxane Gay herself, which is exciting. So I think she's an amazing speaker, so I think it'll be fantastic to hear her tell her own story. It's 12:30 a.m. Readathon is over. I finished Hunger. I loved it. 5 out of 5 stars. It is probably my favorite work that I've read by her thus far. I've read Not That Bad and Bad Feminist. So obviously I still have several more of her work to get through. But this one was just so intimate and detailed, but also so beautifully written. There were times where she made you laugh at some of the darkest things because of the dark humor that she employs. And it makes for just a really engaging and an enjoyment. Seems like the wrong word here because it's not enjoyment per se as much as thrill, a thrill to read. Because it's hard not to be lost in the story and want to hear more about her life and what she has to say. This is very much her story and how her struggle with her weight, how it came about, and how it shapes her life. She makes it very clear early on how she doesn't have a clear-cut answer on how to fix weight or that, this is perfect, everything is fine. She's just open with her feelings, which I can really appreciate. We're very different people, and she's a 6 foot plus size black woman, and I'm like a 5'10" at best white man. Well, I don't mean to pretend like we're the same. I could still relate to her in a lot of ways when it came to overeating. Officially speaking, I am obese. I am 60 pounds over where I'd like to be, maybe 30 or 40 over being just overweight, but it's something I struggle with, and there was a lot in here that I could not help but really connect to as far as when it comes to self-control. And my motivations, I think, have a different core, like a different foundation than hers, but it was still, I guess, comforting to know that I'm not the only one who goes through this. So in that sense, I just really connected to it. I'll probably read it again at some point. Her narration of it is spectacular. I wish she narrated all of her books. As far as I know, this is the only one she does, but it was just spectacular. Really, really good. I adored it. I'm so glad that I read it. I also found out that she has a podcast, Here to Slay, which is all about highlighting strong black female voices, which I would definitely be looking into. Could always use more Roxane Gay. That's that. The readathons are over. This was fun. It wasn't too bad, in the sense that it wasn't too stressful. The last couple days went by pretty quick. It was a success. Sure, I finished this book half an hour late, but who cares? I finished it. I didn't get a video up today or yesterday, but again, who cares? I enjoyed reading this. Hopefully this will come up on Sunday. I really enjoyed Patsy. I know I didn't talk about that as much, I think, as this one. It was a good story. The more I think about it, though, since I've left it, I just feel like the ending was so abrupt, how it spent so much time getting to a certain point. Personally, I had trouble taking in that point when we finally got there, and I would have liked to, I guess, hover on that moment a bit longer. Still 4 out of 5 stars there. Really enjoyed it. Spectacular character, spectacular writing, really fascinating exploration of what it's like to be a Jamaican woman in Jamaica and as an immigrant in America. Really good. And I'm really glad I chose to read Patsy because I remember I first heard about it from Jordan at Left on Read several months ago. when she did a standalone review for it. And then I started hearing more and more about it. And I thought, this is the time. This is the time to read it right now. Because it fits so perfectly, right? With the CaribAThon and with the Queer Blackathon. And I'm really glad I did. I'm glad it's on its way. I've already ordered her other book. I look forward to reading that as well. But this has been great. This was a really enjoyable experience. It's been a stressful time for everyone, I imagine. And I know personally this was a good experience for me. And I'm really glad that we did this. We being the creators who ran this. I'm glad that I participated. I know I didn't do this. I don't mean to suggest that. But as always, I hope you all have a great day. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.